Hello everyone and welcome to baby's first makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this look of Marceline Abadir, the vampire queen from Adventure Time. This is a look that I've been meaning to bring back for so long. I actually cosplayed Marceline for the first time back in like 2014 or 2013. It was a long time ago and I've been meaning to bring her back out ever since. But Adventure Time recently came to a close, and before anybody asks, I'm not caught up. I have years to go. Bubbling finally officially became canon, so I thought that would be a good time to bring this cosplay back and do a little makeup tutorial for you guys as my first ever makeup tutorial. Before I start, the wig that I'm wearing was given to me by Weekendwigs to do a video with. This is not a paid video, but they did give me this wig for free for the purpose of, you know, making a video with it. So I thought it would be cool to use this for a Marceline tutorial. It's a really beautiful thick wig. The hairline looks fantastic. Shipping was really fast. The quality of the fibers looks really good. It has quite a natural like little shine to it, which I like. I'm very happy with it. So if you guys are interested in checking them out, I'll have all the links down in the description. They also gave me a discount code for 10% off, which I will put on screen as well as in the description. Another quick disclaimer, Weekendwigs is the only brand that is sponsoring me in this video. They just gave me the wig to do a video with, but all the makeup products that you guys are going to be seeing was purchased with my own money. I'm not sponsored by any of the brands. Another quick disclaimer, I am not a professional makeup artist at all. I don't have any training or anything like that. I'm just doing this for fun, and I just thought that this would be like a fun little makeup tutorial to do. So there are probably some things that I'm doing that aren't like by the book. I'm doing my best. I just do cosplay for fun. I just do makeup for fun, and yeah. All that out of the way, let's jump right into this makeup tutorial. Okay, so first I'm going to be starting off with this very attractive look, starting just with my basic gray face paint. For face paint, I use Tag, that's usually my go-to brand, and I apply it using a beauty blender, just, you know, going over, doing a couple of layers until we get to this point. One thing that's very important is to make sure that your paint is completely dry and also set up here before you put on your lace front, because Tag does have the capability of staining and you absolutely don't want it to stain your lace. Now we're gonna go into some highlighting. So I'm gonna be taking my white and I'm just gonna take this. This is very much on the dry side, which is what we want. So I'm just going to take a clean side of my beauty blender, going in there, and then I'm going to go and highlight various parts of my face. Alright, so now that that's all done, we're going to go in and seal everything. So to do that, I use the Ben Nye Neutral Set Powder, and I just generously apply that all over my face using a brush. And then after that, I go in with the Ben Nye Final Seal Spray and use that as a finishing spray just to seal everything in. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna jump into the actual makeup part of the look rather than like the body paint part. So I'm gonna start off by applying some metallic highlight. So I'm just taking a little brush and putting it on my cheekbones. Now that is all done, we're going to go straight into the eyes. So as you can see, I didn't put a whole bunch of face paint around my eyes, which is what you want to do, because obviously you want your eyeshadow to show up really well, and so if you have gray face paint, that's going to make it harder to show up, and we're going to be, you know, covering that entire part anyway, so you don't have to worry about putting any face paint on there. I do have like a little bit kind of coming in, but I did my best to like put it on but not actually cover my eye areas. So we're gonna go in with some eyeshadow primer. I'm using this one from NYX, and I'm just gonna put it all over my eye area just to get us all prepped and ready to go. Alright, so now that that's all good to go, I'm gonna go in with some white to do some highlighting. I always like to highlight the heck out of my eyes using like a sparkly white eyeshadow, and it's especially important when you're doing one of these face paint looks with, you know, gray face paint. You really need your eyes to be like there, so we're just gonna go nuts. We're just gonna go ham with this, and yeah. now that we're good with that, I'm gonna go in with my red. If you can't find red eyeshadow, you can always use a nice red blush, because I know that red eyeshadow is super hard to find sometimes. But yeah, we're gonna go in with this, and I'm just going to, again, go ham with it because it's Marceline. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm going really heavy towards like the outer bit of the eye, and I'm also shaping it into kind of like a cat eye shape, because we're going to do like a really epic cat eye with this look. So I'm just kind of like shaping it to kind of match that and prep for that. And then I'm just blending it out and not making it too heavy towards the inside of the eye, because we're going to be putting another color there. I'm not doing it like all the way over the lid. I'm having it kind of slant towards this side, if that makes sense. But yeah, and then the other thing I'm doing is I'm just blending it out into this highlight that I have on my brow bone. And yeah. Alright, so now that that is all done, I'm going to go in with this kind of coppery color. I'm not going to worry about cleaning my brush because I want it to all kind of blend together. I'm just going to put this in there just to kind of add some like shine to it, I guess. And I'm just putting this over my lid. Alright, cool. Then from there, I'm going to just cut my crease. So I'm going to use, I don't know what the color this is, but it's kind of like a very dark, kind of maroon-ish brown, I guess you could call it. So I'm just going to use that. If you don't have that kind of color, you can always just like use a really, really deep brown. And yeah, I'm just going to cut my crease with it. So I also kind of like blended it a little bit into the copper, and yeah, that's what we got. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going back in with my red, and I'm going to do my kind of like under eye little like poofs, I guess you could call them. I don't really know what you call them. I'm basically going to be going to the kind of bottom corner of my eye and just like plopping it on there. So what I'm doing, it's a little bit difficult to get like the intensity of the color, like it comes off pink with the big brush. So I've decided to go over to a smaller brush, and I'm just gonna pack it on, and then we're just gonna blend it out afterwards with our big bushy brush. As you can see, this one kind of veered off a little bit, so I'm just going in back with my Beauty Blender and covering it up just to fix that. And then I'm just gonna go back and fix it. Okay, so now that that is all good and ready to go, I'm gonna go in with a big fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out. So now we're gonna go in with our good friend, the liquid liner. The one that I'm using here is from Annabelle. It's their brush tip eyeliner. They are Canadian brands, so I don't know if they're available anywhere else, but I really like this brand. So we're gonna do basically what I kind of use as my typical like goth eye or like intense eye. It's kind of difficult to explain, so I'm just gonna show you guys, and it'll make sense pretty quickly. But basically, we're gonna do a very kind of slanted cat eye, very, very sharp, and then we're gonna kind of like reverse it towards the inside of the eye. You'll see what I mean when I actually do it. So that's what I'm talking about. There you go. So now we're just gonna repeat that on the other eye. One of the hardest things is making these front points match up, and I'm doing a terrible job right now. Ah! Oh gosh, those come out way too far. Okay. Not having those. Those are not great. Okay, much better. There we go. Now I'm happy with those. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna take some black eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna blend out my bottom lid, and also kind of use this as a way of drawing my bottom eyeliner line, just because it's really difficult with the liquid liner. I personally just like to use black eyeshadow better. Loving that. I'm just gonna go in tight line. Last thing is going to be mascara. I'm just gonna go in, oh, here, just flyaway hairs everywhere. What a good look. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush them out a little bit. I'm just gonna go in with my black eyeliner pencil and just draw them in. I'm going to bring them in a little bit like that and then put them on a slant. That's kind of how you get like your intense, scary lady eyebrows, or at least that's how I usually do it. Cool. Now that those are done, I'm gonna go in with a spoolie, love that word, and just kind of comb them through just to blend them a little bit. All right, there we go. So now we're gonna do lips. I'm gonna go in with my lip primer. This one again is from NYX, and I'm just gonna go over. As you can see, I brought the face paint onto my lips. I always do that with like foundation and body paint and everything, just so that you have a better opportunity to kind of shape the edges of your lips. It kind of gives you like a completely blank canvas to work with. Now that is all good to go, we're gonna go in with this black lipstick from NYX. I'm gonna go for a very kind of sharp Cupid's bow, because we're a vampire, we gotta look fierce. Alright, so lips are done, but we aren't totally finished with this look because she has her two little bite marks on the side of her neck. So to do those, I'm going to go back to my red eyeshadow and I'm going to take a little brush and I'm just going to kind of draw them on. Then I'm also gonna go in with the same kind of brownish, maroonish color that I used earlier. I'm just gonna kind of blend that in because they aren't kind of just like, you know, a bright red. They're kind of like more of a, I don't know, brownish red. So we're just gonna do that. Then I'm just gonna blend it with another brush. And that is basically the finished look. So I'm just gonna get myself all ready for the final presentation. I'm gonna slip my weave forward. And that, my friends, is the finished look. Now we're ready to go and hit on Princess Bubblegum, scare some people, play guitar, sing, you know, whatever strikes our fancy. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching my first ever makeup tutorial. I'm really excited to finally be making makeup tutorials because this was super fun and I'm really happy with how this look came out. It's been years since I cosplayed Marceline, like I said, so like wasn't sure how this look was gonna go, but I'm quite happy with it. Like I said, if you guys are interested in checking out Weekendwigs, which is the company that gave me this gorgeous wig for this tutorial, I will have their links down in the description as well as a discount code. And yeah, if you guys end up following this makeup tutorial, please by all means tag me on Tumblr, Instagram, whatever, and show me because I'd love to see your posts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time, but until then, pan faces, please be sure to take care. Bye.